Hello everyone, my name is Sakshi Jagdale. Today's topic the vital signs. The temperature, pulse, respiration, and blood pressure are called as a vital signs, or are called as a vital signs or cardiac signs. They are called vital signs, and then uh, the nor- we see the one by one. First, body temperature may be defined. Body temperature may be defined as the degree of heat maintained by the body, or it is or it is a balance, or it is a balance between the heat produced and the heat in the body. The heat regulation center is the hypothalamus, situated in the brain, situated in the brain. And then uh, the the normal body temperature is a 98.6 degree, or 37 degree Celsius in the adults. And the normal pulse is 72 per minute in adults. The normal respiration is 16 per minute in adults. The normal blood pressure is 120 to 80 mm of Hg in adults. Then pulse is the no, the pulse is the impulse generated by the Pulse is the impulse generated by the opening and contraction of an artery, caused by the movement of blood from the heat as from the heart, as it contract. The pulse may be felt at the the radial artery in front of the wrist, and the temporal artery over the temporal bone. Then cardial artery at the side of the neck. Then uh, the femoral artery in the groin. And then the popliteal artery in the popliteal fossa, back of the knee. Then the dorsalis pedis artery on the foot. The tibial artery behind the medial malleolus. Then the apical pulse is palpated to count the pulse rate. Apical pulse is palpated to count the pulse rate in the infants. Then before assessing the pulse, nurse must be familiar with the normal characteristic of a pulse, the rhythm, the rate, rhythm, volume, and the tension. The factor causing variation in a pulse rate. The very young have a rapid pulse rate. The adult have a normal range of 70 to 80 per minute. The very old have a relatively slow pulse rate. Then we see the pulse rate before birth. The rate is 140 to 150 per minute. At a birth 130, at a birth newborn, 130 to 140 per minute. First year 115 to 130 per minute. Then second year 100 to 115 per minute. Then 4 to 8 years, 86 to 90 per minute. Then 8 to 15 years, 8 to 15 years, 80 to 86 per minute. Then adults 70 to 80 per minute. And old age people 60 to 70 per minute. Then respiration, uh, third vital sign is respiration. Respiration is respiration is act of breathing. It is a process of it is a process of taking in oxygen and giving out to carbon dioxide. Respiration constitutes inspiration, expiration, and pause. Then the respiration is observed to determine respiration is observed to determine rate, depth, rhythm, and the easiness of respirations. Normal breathing is effortless. Normal breathing is effortless, automatic, regular, even, and produces no noise. Then the lastly, blood pressure is the force exerted by the blood vessels, exerted by blood against the blood vessels as it flows through them. The average blood pressure for the healthy adult is usually about 120 to 80 mmHg. Then the systolic blood pressure is 150 or below 90 mmHg is regarded as abnormal, and a diastolic blood pressure above 90 mmHg is considered uh, is considered abnormal. Thank you.